This is Chemaswet Abdi Fadil Kisos, Member of Parliament. Yeah. Member of Parliament for Soy constituency in Queen District. We are here specifically on one item, on the issue to do with the censure motion against the four commissioners of Parliament. We all signed based on one fact. We signed because we had said the commissioners had been given service award. And even the country knows that they had been given an equivalent of 1.7 billion. That's what the country knows. And we all signed based on that. And we said, of course, this is the issue at hand. Unfortunately, along the way, courts of law pronounced itself and said, yes, there was an approval by Parliament on the same service award to be paid to the commissioners. And of course, it said they were entitled to it. Now that court decided that they were entitled, we have no any other choice, of course, to accept the court decision that the service award was entitled to the commissioners. Unfortunately, again, our friends and colleagues who are moving the motion are again trying to introduce new things to what we had not signed for. At no time did we sign a document that read that spouses traveled abroad of the commissioners. We did not sign that. It was only purely the service award. And neither did we sign anything that talked of issues to do with procurement in Parliament. And therefore, if these members do wish to have our signatures again, they ought to withdraw the motion and reintroduce it again in the manner that they have wished, that those issues must be captured. Or else it would be abuse of parliamentary procedure that you would wing members to sign a certain motion that is crafted in a specific manner, but of course should change it again along the way. And therefore, I'm indeed annoyed. And as a member of an NRM political party, of course I believe that once matters are sorted to court, because as NRM we believe in court processes, once court has sorted an item, of course, we are always ready to abide by it. And we have accepted the court decision as it is, because we do not want to fight with court as a legislature. Now, I've written to the Speaker and copied the letter of the Deputy Speaker, copied it to Honorable Ssekikubo, I've copied it to the clerk, and I've copied it to my government chief of NRM, members of Parliament. Of course, I have informed the Speaker that I'm withdrawing my signature with my colleague, Honorable Chelangat Solomon. And of course, I do believe that the Speaker should not heed to any advice of those members to accept the motion in the House. And neither should it appear in the order paper because it has been tampered with. You cannot hoodwink us to an issue that is different and, of course, take us to a different direction of a certain motion that was not accepted upon by the members. Otherwise, I thank you. You can even speak in Luganda now. What you are saying, that the days have elapsed. But we wanted also to show our friends and colleagues that we are not comfortable with the way they are proceeding as well. If they do wish, of course, to push for the same, to appear on the order paper, and of course, for Parliament to process. We wanted to show them, of course, that we are not ready. And let it be on record that members did not sign the motion that asked those other many things. The issue was only one, and it was specific, by the way, service award. And you know, as a country, of course, everybody knew that, okay, commissioners had been paid 1.7 billion shillings as service award. They did not understand all these other things that are being reintroduced. We cannot circumvent an issue that you, having known that court has now quashed the other one, now you reintroduce others for you to proceed with the same motion so that it can be processed. Now, so we need to come together and at par so that we understand that, of course, this is the way to go. Not only that our brothers are not right pursuing a motion that is already dead the way you are saying, but they have erred also in reintroducing new things using our signatures. Because you cannot plug the documents from the other main document and, of course, create an insertion into the other document for it to carry relevance as a new motion that is, of course, old enough. People know, of course, that the motion was only based on the service award, 1.7 billion. But, of course, if you plug a document and stick it to another write-up, of course, you will say, okay, these are the people who signed. And yet, let me tell you one thing. In the same motion, of course, we signed the last pages of the motion, but not initialing our signatures on the first motion, and of which it was the service award motion. You get it? Any question?
Maybe just clarify, also to put some input. Han currently is different from the original motion. So first of all, this motion that we are withdrawing our signatures from is a new motion that we didn't understand. This one is a new motion, but the original motion died, like you have said. That one died, like you have said, yesterday, the 14 days. Yeah. So our issue is with this new motion. Thank you. And our signatures have been taken for this new motion. Our signatures have been transferred to the new motion.
You get it? And you are right, by the way, that the motion was buried 6 meters, a grave of 6 meters. Yes, but of course with the concrete statement, with our signatures inside. But again, the signatures are resurfacing on a new motion, that touches on the individuals that cannot be debated in the House. How can you really begin debating spouses of individuals in the House, in Parliament? It's so difficult, and I think the rules do not even permit that.
Should we take that because you signed the late, that you didn't read this?
And I even saw those ones who had already signed, of course. So it is me who saw it better.
So should we take it that you signed late?
No, the people who are, the person who is bringing an error into this parliamentary procedure, of course, are those ones who are trying to use our signatures in a wrong way. Yeah, it is, you are only trying to rob us and rob our wisdom. Otherwise, thank you so much. Who is the boss?